And let these niggas watch my tapes real quick, cause. What uniform you got on, folks? Hope you ain't got on no white. Oh, this the Dream. I think. Wait, this Dream League or yeah, this the Dream League, the one I'm 0-5 or some shit like that.
All right, Coach, from the home of the Bills since 1973, there's a look at New Era Field just outside of Buffalo, New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set. Hey,
they don't know about that Maui Wowie on phone now.
And the New England Patriots. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season.
Before I was playing with these bad niggas wanting this shit with me.
And this will not be
can't hold out their hand, boy. You can't get shit from me. Fact.
Here's the now 30-year-old.
Before we're playing these bad, wanting this shit with me.
Quickly in the backfield, down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it.
Yeah, we already know what this is, Cos. Come on, Cos. Come on, Cos. I got a tackle, boy. We already know what that shit is. Come on, man.
35 before they're able to knock him down. 12 yards that time and a Bills first down. So after the run by McCoy, here's another 1st and 10. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And now they'll throw.
Ooh-wee, Cos.
They find some open field here.
Ooh-wee, Cos. You ain't see that boy over there? You ain't see Cos over there, Cos?
4 interceptions for this
like I said, boy, I'm definitely about to win out, boy. Y'all ass tweaking, boy.
Will be the people who pick the ball out of the air. But let's not forget, to make that happen, it has to be an excellent pass rush. Terrific coverage where they are plastered to the receivers, and then, of course, taking it away.
You hear Paris folk? She said he'll be all right. She's starting to learn.
So after the INT, it's Brady.
Dot!
Caught on the right side by
Dot!
Morrison. And he's going to be out down inside the 20.
That's a dot, Cos.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. The Patriots
That's
into
a
the
dot.
red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. On play action, now Brady.
That's another dot. That's 6, Cos.
To the end zone. So
Hey.
cue up the Gronk spike, gets a Patriot touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Pats have taken the early lead.
You feeling that?
Gostkowski with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gostkowski now converted for 3. Now he'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Obi Melifonwu with the tackle.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones.
Good pass, cuz. Good pass, cuz.
45 before he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. First down, and they're going to throw without it. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is going to be pulled in.
Oh, what the fuck?
A big play.
That's what you want, cuz?
42 yards.
He ain't never. Wildcat.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Irritating.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Oh, I got 2 seconds on film.
That play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't
they? Tay said she felt that.
Got a piece of that tackle.
On 2nd down, it's McCoy.
Yeah, he getting down.
6-yard line. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts
Tay, he felt that on phone.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys.
That shit, whole time, that shit booty.
And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
Now Allen. These guys are in for 6. The Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game.
That's a dot.
For a rookie quarterback, he had the INT earlier in this first half, but he bounces back.
That's definitely a dot.
Pass. And you have to like the mental acumen, the toughness, the fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception early, you're taken right out of the game, or mentally you check out a little bit. Give him a lot of credit for bouncing back.
Point after, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. Gets past one man. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you
he told us that. I hope you don't think you know Bubby.
On the last drive, when you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Shit, eat that shit on knee 5.
On 1st down, Brady. Gets it to Gordon. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there? Yeah. Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing, he was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Well, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
Throwing on first down is Brady. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask.
No, she ain't. She dead. She gone. She trust me. She there.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially
when you
factor in the personal foul yardage.
Trust me, I know my baby. She there.
Brady now on 1st down.
She there.
It's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes, and the Pats able to cash in for 6. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his
Ooh, they ain't never off finna say they made me miss, Carl.
He's trying to discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Gostkowski the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
He feeling that shit, Carl.
And that'll carry over
Fuck
the
on, blood.
Zone for a touchback. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. That last drive, a long
talking about like he know what's going on.
They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
I hope you don't think you know bully. Oh, Foda, he told his ass. Hope you don't think you know bully, yo.
Defense to knock the ball away.
It'll be a gain of 4, and it's a 2nd down. Allen going to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he will not throw it.
Bro, you ain't never just run out of bounds. You was scared, cuz. Look, he down on 4 down.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Damn.
From the gun, it's Allen.
Ooh, he ain't never just score off that shit. Come on, that's easy tackle, man. Let him go, man. I hate weak ass people like that,
James Washington with his first career NFL touchdown.
Hate that shit,
and the Bills are an extra point away from
I always try to make me go back and forth with somebody else.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14.
Just miss a whole tackle.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Returnable for Dorsett. And a nice job as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. And now out come the Patriots. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. This is McCoy. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Deron Harmon makes the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the beat and
tweaking, saying anything.
Open up a crease that they can run through.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect.
He told your ass you gonna know this shit.
The quarterback as well.
Oh, before he thought you was his friend. He feeling that.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Second quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Hell no! Oh, bogus as hell, man. Come on, man. Let's go. Come on, man.
Let's see what that's about.
I fucking hate it, man.
We're going to force a 4th down. Instead, PI gives him the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
After the penalty, it's McCoy. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It was Duke Dawson on the tackle, the 2nd-round pick in 2018.
You cut on your light and get your shit ready.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. Going deep for his tight end, Clay. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go back to the ground with McCoy. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are. Figure out the things that they really want to accomplish. And who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
This nigga, wow, let's see that. This nigga, oh my God. Josh Allen out here just doing some shit. Tell you keep getting it on, you keep scoring on 3rd down. Well, keep getting converting on 3rd down, rather.
Getting buried for the loss. The Bills on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, Allen. And this one is incomplete. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Bills have come back to regain the lead. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along. But their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And he had a nice play there from his free safety position to hold him to nothing.
And Brandon, remember when
girl, hurry up. You sit right here. That's
from
it.
the line of scrimmage?
That's changed.
They always that changed in a big way. The way we see it now, they're almost mirrors between the free safety and the strong safety. One will be up, one will be back, or sometimes both will be in the same spot. On that play, the free safety was there, no gain.
Now Brady throwing on second down to Michelle on the dump off. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
We can talk.
Oh, I done did that shit 17 times today on phone.
Strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Brady going to throw. And right side caught.
Oh, what's he doing?
And he'll go down, but not
that shit blowing L on me. What the fuck?
Give him 30 yards there.
You worse than Roxy, Carl.
So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
You worse than Roxy, Carl. Say you worse than Roxy, Carl.
They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
To throw is Brady. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
But Nukito,
Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. Gostkowski for the point after. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. Set to return now. Here's Deontay Thompson.
Oh, they just made me wait. They wild as hell.
Past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
See what they on, cuz.
And here come the Bills. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on them.
This nigga raw as hell.
Right at the 40. Successful start.
Where you get on from, Kyle?
17 yards and moves the sticks.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Watch it now, Barney.
Allen now on first down.
This nigga caught that shit.
35-yard line. A really nice
This
gain
little
of
nigga
25
caught that
yards.
shit, folks. He ain't never catch that shit, Kyle.
On first down, Allen.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Buffalo. 3 touchdown passes. And the Bills are in for 6.
Yeah.
Out comes the kicking team here for the
Hell
extra
no.
point.
Now you drew it up, Kyle.
Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
A gain of 3, second down.
Rick. Well, I thought you was Carl and said, what the fuck just happened to your head?
So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. Back to Buffalo after this. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On 2nd down, Michelle. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Oh, he's got a man.
Good shit, boy.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And that goes for a gain of 31. Now a first down carry. It's Michelle.
Come on, why y'all holding it right now, folks?
On the field.
We just got all the way. Come on, folks. Come on.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Shotgun now for Brady. He'll check this one down to Michelle. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make this a 2nd down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Brady now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. A give. This is Michelle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play. Holding them to no gain.
Paris, cut this goof ass shit. Right. What you doing, bro?
Now a play fake. Brady. And not only did he drop it,
he
tweaking. Dropped it in the end zone.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
To throw, it's Brady. There's a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman as the first half is winding down. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today is track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. Here's Thompson to return it. Oh, he shifts past him. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on first down is Allen, escaping the pressure right. It's complete to his tight end, Charles Clay. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And his kick is indeed good. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Returnable for Dorsett.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Two sides to every coin. This is the bad side of missing the 58-yarder. Now they start at the 48. Brady now on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's got this down to the 35. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme.
And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Kyle Williams coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. On the handoff, it's Michelle. A 4-yard pickup that gets him going forward, but still 15 yards left on third down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On third down, Michelle. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Operating from the gun, Allen. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on third down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded at about the 28. That'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Patriots take over. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground on 1st, Michelle. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
On 2nd down, here's Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Throwing now is Brady. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. Brady to Gronkowski. They make it look easy, don't they? And it's a Patriot 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Down Michelle. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Again, it's Michelle. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Now Brady. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Gronkowski now converted for 3. Now he'll kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking.
Looking for his tight end, Clay, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Duke Dawson, first of his career. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills getting set to go. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Charles, I think sometimes maybe we take LaShawn McCoy for granted. Been in the league since 2009. He's played 12 or more games every season as a running back. 30 years old this year. What do you see for his future?
I still see a very bright future for him, and you're exactly right. We do kind of take him for granted. Remember, he was with Philadelphia. Then he goes to Buffalo. Buffalo goes through the playoff drought before last season. And the Eagles, they win a Super Bowl without him. So, yeah, we forget just how special he is. But I do think with his running style, he's got many more seasons left.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. 1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The Bills' passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. This give is to McCoy. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. Man open, that's Ray McLeod. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when, and he told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Operating from the red zone now. Allen eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Allen to throw. Going to throw again. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The Bills' passing game getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And again, it's Allen. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. LaShawn McCoy with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills draw a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So the Patriots coming out now. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in the big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Now Brady. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Jerry Hughes in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jerry Hughes in there to drop him, and his great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Brady. Hard throw, incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here's Ryan Allen now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And taken right at the 35. So that one will be accepted. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now they'll try and run the sweep to McCoy. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. Going to drop this off to McCoy, complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Hey.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. Hurry up, here we go. Boom.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Devin McCourty brings him down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll go again to McCoy. Oh, some strong running. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. We talked early on about this defense needing to hold him under 100 yards. He's had a few good runs, but he is under 100, and maybe not coincidentally, they're trailing here in the fourth.
Well, sometimes the best plans actually do get executed, and so far they're on their game.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Lucky 56. Detroit!
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Detroit! Watch it now, Barney!
Back to throw. He's got it. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he is across and in for the score.
Going OT, girl. Come on.
And now they can tie the game in the final stages with an extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1 is tempted to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
Back to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he will
good game, my brother.
Into the end zone. The defense makes the stop of the game on the 2-point try, and they might just get out of here with a win after all. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the Coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they?